First time watching the Muppet Christmas Carol. That's what it's called. Before we watch it, though, I want to ask you a question. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too, by the way. My name's Affan, and welcome to the channel! Tis that season, which is why I have this shirt, because this is so festive. This is actually a gift given to me by one of my friends. He saw this shirt, and he was like, it reminded me of you. I was like, why? I don't even know what half of this is. Like, I know Kiss. That's like a band. I know Metallica. That's a band. So I presume they're all bands that he likes. Like I said, I don't even know what this is. Like when I say I know Metallica, I mean I've heard of that name. I've never actually heard a song of theirs. You know what? I've got an idea. 'Tis the season after all. So I will do this thing where I'll try to educate myself a little bit. So this is the shirt. Oh, I know the Beatles. I just saw this. I never saw this. I know the Beatles. Again, never heard a song of theirs. Maybe there are others that I know. Oh, there it is. There's half of the Beatles as well. Anyways, if you see a band here, right, that you like, there you go. There's more. There's more. It's never ending. Okay, that's it. That's the end. There's more stuff on the back, you know. But let me know how you got introduced to it and your favorite song from each of these bands. And I promise you, I'll listen to it. How about that? Now we're getting sidetracked. Anyways, happy holidays, everyone. Let's get into the movie. Without any further ado, here we go.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Okay, this is definitely an old movie, because whenever the sound hurts your ears, that's how you know it's old. Like, it's painful to listen to on high volume. Okay, I know that's Kermit, isn't it? Again, I haven't seen any of the Muppets, anything like that. I just know that's Kermit, because in loving memory of Jim Henson and Richard, I sometimes see people impersonating Kermit the Frog. Again, I don't know who that is or whatever, but you know. So yeah, in memory of those two, I'm sure you guys will let me know who they are. I don't know who they are, unfortunately. The Muppet Christmas Carol. So this is a story that I've actually been wanting to see for quite some time, ever since I learned that it was actually based on the novel of Charles Dickens, whose novels I have read. Starring Kermit the Frog, yeah, look at that. I've read a couple of his novels, and also there was an episode of Doctor Who, which one of my There's Charles Dickens in this? Wow, okay. Rizzo the Rat as himself. There's an actual rat in this. Oh, I'm interested. Oh, it's Mike O'Kane as Scrooge. Okay. So yeah, a trick. If you want to say the name Michael Caine the way Michael Caine would say it, don't say Michael Caine. Instead, say my cocaine. My cocaine. Oh, and the next movie that I'll be watching for Christmas will be Elf. It's a comedy, apparently. So yeah, I've seen Narnia as well. If you're new to the channel, that should be on the channel. Both the first two Narnias, Prince Caspian and the first one, you know. The Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe and everything. Spare Oom. Oh my goodness, the hell is that?
Well, that was a fine meal. So where should we do now?
Let's have a lunch.
Oh, good.
Fine meal. Lunch after your meal. The bananas are being stolen. Doggo. Oh wow, they got me in there. Look at that nose.
Drives the prices up.
Rizzo.
Oh.
Hello. Welcome to the Muppet Christmas Carol. I am
Rizzo. No, but that's not a rat, though. So how is he himself?
You're not Charles Dickens. Blue furry Charles Dickens who hangs out with a rat.
Yeah, and you're not a rat.
19th century novelist. A genius.
But I know the story of A Christmas Carol like the back of my hand.
Prove it.
All right.
Okay.
There's a little mole on my thumb, and a scar on my wrist from when I fell off my bicycle.
No. Don't tell us your hand. Tell us the story.
Thank you, yes.
He did what I did. Wow. We've got similar noses. Great noses think alike. I don't know, man. Snort alike. Inhale alike. Whatever.
In life, the Marleys had been business partners with a shrewd moneylender named Ebenezer Scrooge.
Scrooge. That's my cocaine, right?
Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's Alfred, the butler.
Hey, is it getting colder out here?
No, it is snowing.
Is your heart like years of being alive?
So these people are real? Because there are like real humans here, too.
Oh, there goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Grim. Old Scrooge, he loves his money because he thinks it gives him
So cute.
Even the vegetables don't like him.
Well, good thing I don't like the vegetables either.
Worse for mouses.
Mouses. Okay, some of these puppets or Muppets or whatever the hell they're supposed to be are so cute, but some are like,
sweet man inside. Nah. Oh, Jesus, for us, Mises.
Mises.
Anyway, Scrooge is getting worse.
Humbug.
Nice sideburns.
It really is a dirty city.
You telling me? Thank you for making me a part of this.
Because I'm the stone you can't squeeze blood from, and that's the truth. Thank you for not shouting at me.
Tomorrow, Mr. Cratchit.
Tomorrow's Christmas, sir.
Very well. I may gift wrap them.
Lovely.
We'll get it.
Okay.
That's interesting. You know, we had I saw It's a Wonderful Life last Christmas, which dealt with similar sort of topic. Person that was rich, banking, you know, loans basically. Mortgages, loans, same thing.
I'm for the moneylenders.
Mm-hmm.
Scrooge's nephew Fred, his only living relative.
Hello, Uncle.
So,
You're very good at that, Mr. Dickens.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle.
What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Ah, lovely.
Every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips would be cooked with his own turkey.
Nice.
Uncle.
Nephew, you keep Christmas in your own way, and let me keep it in mine.
Christmas is a
Fair trade.
And how does one celebrate Christmas on the unemployment line?
I actually agree with what he's saying. Like, you all do me. Like, you know what I mean? Makes sense.
Mr. Scrooge.
But he does have employees, though, which
Who are you?
We're from the order.
maybe he should give the day off. I think they were trying to get him to give them the day off when they said it's Christmas tomorrow, rather than gift wrap him, you know.
Many of us feel that we must take care of our poor and homeless.
I do not make merry myself at Christmas,
That certainly is true.
and I cannot afford to make idle people merry.
That is certainly not true.
You have other things to do this afternoon?
So I shall make my donation and leave you to make yours.
Good lad.
So very much.
Because I fell in love.
That's the only thing in the world sillier than a Merry Christmas.
It's no use, Uncle. I shall.
That's very interesting.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
Okay. That's very interesting. So the dude's clearly heartbroken. Yeah?
Now then, sir, about the donation?
You already said no.
If they'd rather die, then they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Oh dear.
Wow.
This is the door. You may use it.
I was gonna side with him once more, but that I cannot get behind. If he doesn't want to donate, leave him the f alone. But you know.
Go way roundabout, deep. Penny for the song, Governor?
No, it's so cute. It's funny to me that they all know how he is and what he is and who he is, yet they still come to him. You know? Interesting.
Excuse, but it appears to be closing time.
Very well. I'll see you at 8 tomorrow morning.
It's Christmas tomorrow. Yeah.
Christmas.
8:30 then. How much time off is customary, Mr. Cratchit?
The whole day.
The whole day.
Entire day?
No, that's the frog's idea.
They turned on him.
You'll have no one to do business with. It'll waste a lot of expensive coal for the fire.
Take the day off.
Hey!
Will you stop that?
You know, he could benefit from smiling a little every now and again. It's not going to make his problems go away, though. Definitely not. But it might make him feel a little better, momentarily at least. And then back to the same old shit show. Lovely. Thoughts on Christmas? I suppose. Was it any different than any other time, really? But I get the idea. You know, a break from the absurdity of the world.
The world has got a smile today. The world has got a glow. One more sleep till Christmas.
You got it. Let's go. Wow. Oh, man.
The Marleys were dead and decaying in their graves.
Yuck.
That one thing you must remember.
Why are you whispering?
It's for dramatic emphasis.
Whoa.
Jacob Marley.
Okay. They're dead.
Humbug.
Humbug. What does that mean? Oh. Okay, humbug.
Caring not a button for the darkness. Darkness was cheap, and Scrooge liked it.
Yeah, I heard the lighting can actually affect your mood. So no wonder he's so gloomy, because he stays in the dark. Has a psychological effect on you, you know?
To conduct a proper search, Scrooge was forced to light the lamps.
How does he do that?
He's Dickens, of course. What? You beat it for no reason. Humbug. Wow, what a meal to have. A piece of cake and bread. So basically bread with bread. And sugar. Lovely. The Marleys are coming for ya. Is this a spooky movie? It's Batman. Imagine Batman appears.
Look, it's Ebenezer Scrooge.
What? They're ghosts, yeah? That was that dude on the thing earlier.
We were your partners, Jacob and Robert
Marley.
Look, it may be a bit of undigested beef. Mustard. A crumb of cheese.
Oh, that was probably cheese, not cake.
More of gravy than of grave. What a terrible pun. Where do you get those jokes?
Same place I do, apparently.
Good to be heckling again. It's good to be doing anything again.
Because they're dead. Oh.
Friends, you were not unfeeling towards your fellow men.
There was something about mankind we loved. I think it was their money.
Lovely.
Be haunted by three spirits.
Haunted?
You cannot hope to avoid the path we tread. Expect the first ghost tonight when the bell tolls one.
So they got them. Even that he wants to do on his own terms. Which, like I said, nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, in this context, it would seem he's actually affecting others, which is not good, obviously. Do whatever you want on your own, but, you know, don't do it to others, obviously not.
I had him in my pocket all along.
He kissed him on his nose.
Humbug.
Humbug. Yeah, it's a topic I struggle with a lot because I get both sides of the argument, you know. But yeah, it's interesting. Talk in detail about this at the end for sure. Lovely. You're fine. You're a Muppet.
I forgot my jelly beans.
By the way, why do you get upset with that jelly bean? Is that like an inside joke that I did not get, obviously?
Through those bars?
Yeah.
Such an idiot.
What? Hey, what? What?
Instead of jumping over it. Sleeping with a stick.
Oh, dear.
By the way, like it looks cool and all with the curtains around your bed, but that's so claustrophobic. Like it's your room. Why are you hiding your bed?
Expect the first ghost when the
Wow, I thought he was gonna say expecto patronum.
I can remember nearly 1900 years.
Wow.
The ghost of Christmas past. A touch of my hand and you shall fly.
Is he dreaming? He's not actually awake? Hey, he can fly.
Whoa, look, Rizzo.
I don't want to look.
What is that? The time travel? It's not the ghost of Christmas past or whatever she said. It's the ghost of the Christmas TARDIS.
Ebenezer Scrooge's childhood.
First trip of my life.
Well, it's over now.
Oh, okay.
Safe at last. No.
Oh, because he's a rat and that's a kitty. I see.
I was a boy here.
I'd hope you'd be a boy here. It'd be kind of weird if you went as an old man to school. If you aren't a teacher, that is, or a member of the faculty. Oh, lovely. Shakespeare and El Rata Elada.
Scrooge beheld a small boy, a boy he knew. Oh.
It's him. That's him.
Good heaven.
That's him, right?
It's me.
Yep.
Who cares about stupid old Christmas?
He was like that from a young age.
The Christmas holiday was a chance to get some extra work done. Time for solitude.
Pets don't understand these things.
You were never a lonely child?
I had 1,274 brothers and sisters.
He wishes he was alone.
Another Christmas in this place.
That is so creepy, by the way. Like, I know they're trying to make it look all cute and stuff, but it's like, it's terrifying.
Change.
If that showed up to me in the middle of the night, dead. I'm dead. Or I'm jumping out that window. Dead. Still.
The years performed their terrible dance.
I like how years pass, but that clock is still has not hit 11:30.
I've been meaning to fix that shelf.
See? Still hasn't hit 11:30. Just a few minutes before.
You become a man of business. You will love business.
Business.
American way.
America.
Oh, it is the British way.
Yes, headmaster.
Lovely.
Oh, here's your coachman.
Yeah, look. Clock's not moving. And Mom Limited? Foswig and Mom.
You know this place?
Know it? My first job was here.
Lovely.
Hey, light the lamp! Put me out!
Yep, throw them in the bucket. There you go. Lovely.
Oh, thank you.
What an employer he was. Hard and as ruthless as a rose petal.
Time for the party to begin.
Just wearing a jacket like a rose petal as well.
And can we have some quiet, please? Please have some quiet.
Like how they're making the noise with their mouth. I was like, you're gonna shatter him.
Can I have your attention for a moment?
Mr. Marley Brothers.
Quiet! Thank you.
Pay no attention to them. All and Merry Christmas.
Wow, what a speech.
It was dumb. It was obvious. It was pointless.
Shut up. Like you. What? Well, it's a good idea. That means they're alive. Ooh, let's go. Hey, now the party started.
Excuse me. Oh, Master Spell, I'd like to introduce you to Ebenezer.
Is this the one? The unlucky one? Well, but now lucky since they're apart. Well, breakups are never fun.
You remember this meeting?
Yes, I remember.
Hey, members.
Another Christmas Eve with this young woman.
Oh, please, do not show me that.
That's when they fall apart? Oh, she's gonna show him. Whatever that baby's supposed to be, child thing, ghost, whatever.
Barely clearing expenses.
You said the partnership was the goal.
This is for you. I love you, Bill.
You did once.
Ooh. Now you live the business and money and profits more? It seems to be the way they're going with it. When love is gone. Oh boy. Well, that's how he prefers it. You know, being left all alone. Or so he thinks. Goodbye. I wonder where she is right now, you know? What she's up to. That was beautiful, wow. Very sad. Very sad.
Why do you delight in torturing me?
Oh, well.
But they are what they are. Do not blame.
Yeah, that's what you did. That's your life. Well, you did the same with her. You asked her to leave you. She left you, and now you regret it. Just like she sang. Someday, you will regret.
2 o'clock.
Oh, is it too early for breakfast?
Yes.
It's never too early. Hey, let's go. Lovely. Give it a different name then. It's never too late or early to eat. Oh, I love eating. Whoa, it's Dumbledore. Silence! Not Dumbledore, sorry. I got too excited. Hagrid.
Come in and know me better, man.
I swear it's Hagrid. It's even like the same
Ghost of Christmas present.
huge and, you know, beard and long hair and everything. The furry clothes and stuff.
Spirit. My mind is filled with the here and now. And the now is Christmas.
Ah. Oh, past, present. Oh, so the third one's gonna be future.
Over 1,800 of my brothers have come before me.
1,800? Imagine the grocery bill.
Oh, it's shrinking.
Notice that everything seems wonderful at Christmas.
Well,
In all honesty, Spirit, no. Perhaps I've never understood about Christmas.
I was gonna say maybe the break was the reason, but he hated Christmas since very, very young age. Lovely. Yeah, like those things are terrifying. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of these things are so, like, Muppets are so cute, but some of them are like, oh, no.
A pair of mittens that were made by...
Now this is cute.
It's going home and getting warm by the fire.
Oh wow, look at that. They're turning him around. He started to dance.
It's true wherever you find love. It feels like Christmas.
A celebration, basically. And it's snowing. Very well performed, Hagrid.
Your nephew Fred and his wife Clara.
Yeah.
Hey, look, fruit.
And they're not talking.
Do people play games at Christmas?
I love games.
Yeah, well, games at Christmas, before Christmas, after Christmas. I love them. Anytime.
Guess.
Is it vegetable?
Cat.
A cat.
I said it first.
No.
Ah, well, you're wrong.
Wait.
Idiot.
An unwanted creature.
Often. A mouse! No?
A rat.
It's him. It's Scrooge. I'm calling it right now. A cock Scrooge. That sounded weird.
Creature, but not a rattle-leech or a cock.
Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Lovely. Called it.
It's a killer.
Yeah, that's you.
I wish to see no more.
Yeah. It's turning around, you know. Sometimes it takes a wake-up call. Just a reminder to make us think that what we're doing is perhaps not, I don't want to say right or wrong, because who knows, but, you know, maybe it's time to change. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, don't be sweeping the chimney now. You're blocking the smell.
That is the whole secret of a properly roasted goose. It does, doesn't it?
So the frog's mother is a pig? Wow. Oh, lovely.
I'm stuck. Get me out of here.
I knew you weren't suited for literature.
I was gonna say, like, when you're sweeping the chimney while they're cooking, isn't that dropping all the ash and everything on top of the food?
Fa-la-la. With a burst of pleasure, we feel it right.
Oh, I see. Okay. So all the males are frogs and all the females are pigs. The offsprings. Oh, this movie is silly. So silly. But Scrooge is taking it way too seriously. Alfred, what's his name? Michael Caine, I mean. He's like the only one who's acting very real, do you know what I mean?
Such a meager feast.
But very much appreciated.
Yeah, very much so.
It only seems right that I should lift a glass to my employer.
If I had him here, I would give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I bet he would choke on it. Choke! Well, I suppose that on the blessed one must drink to the health of Mr. Scrooge, even though he is odious, stingy, wicked, and unfeeling, and badly dressed. Oh, Mr. Scrooge, you'll be very merry and happy this day, I have no...
Well...
And please, yes, please, bless us one and all. Bless us all.
Prayers and dreams we ask you, bless us all.
Bless us all.
Tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
That is the future. My realm is the present. I believe the child will die. But what then? If he's going to die, he'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Scrooge! Oh no.
Our spirits lie.
His hair turned white or gray.
You have changed me.
And now I leave you with the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
The future. Yeah.
Go forth and know him better, man. Oh!
A snowstorm? Whoa. It's got no face.
Am I in the presence?
Or not a visible one. It seems like there's something there, because otherwise it should fall, right? The cloth, fabric, whatever.
You're on your own, folks. We'll meet you at the finale.
Alright, see you then. Until then, have a nice.
Lead on, Spirit.
What's going to happen in the future? Gonna die alone and sad and... Wow, what an effect. These ghosts really are terrifying. Like, they are actually torturing him mentally, you know?
Last night,
But if it helps, I suppose. Torture's okay. Oh my goodness. Can't believe I just said that. Particularly on Christmas Eve.
If lunch is provided.
I don't think so. Alright. Piggies like to eat, eh? Guess I'm somewhat of a piggy myself. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, okay. Look normal sized in the close up. I don't know why.
Why, Mrs. Dilber, they're still warm.
Okay.
Hey, extra for the warmth, you know.
You should. It's the only warmth he ever had.
Okay. So simply to make that joke, they said that, or do you mean like they're used? Because what has warmth got to do with anything?
Let me see some tenderness connected with this, or I'll be haunted by that terrible conversation forever.
Oh, well. Maybe it's time for a change. Then, eh?
It's Bob Cratchit's house.
Again.
A place of joy and laughter.
No. Oh, this is probably going to break me, yeah? It's going to be terrible, yeah?
So quiet.
Yeah.
Why is it so quiet, Spirit?
Conveniently, the curtains are open.
Crying again. Oh, it's just the lamplight that hurts my eyes.
Not Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim's gone.
My eyes get weak in the dim light. And I would not want to show weak eyes to your father when he gets home for anything in the world.
You can see the ducks on the river. Tiny Tim
always loved watching the ducks on the river.
Okay. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, then.
How can we endure it?
It's all right, children. Life is made up of meetings and partings. That is the way of it. I am sure we shall never forget Tiny Tim or this first parting that there was among us.
Tiny Tim, eh? Okay. Lovely. Call that one. That was sad, really.
Who was the wretched man whose death brought so much glee and happiness to others?
There's only one.
Are these the shadows of things that will be, or are they the shadows of things that may be only?
Maybe. You've always got a choice. Maybe.
These events can be changed.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh, wow.
Be made right.
Yep, it can, absolutely. What a wake-up call, eh? Ebenezer Scrooge.
Hear me, I'm not the man I was. Why would you show me this if I was past all hope?
Because you're not.
And try to keep it all the year, cut out the lessons the spirits have taught me. Tell me that I may sponge out the writing on this stone.
You will, if you actually do live for once, you know. And he's back! And it's probably Christmas Day? It's not yet Christmas? Maybe it is, not sure, I don't know.
Hi guys, we're back.
Hey, lovely.
But the thing that made Scrooge happiest of all was that his life lay before him. And it could be changed.
Of course it can.
The present and the future of Jacob and Robert Marley. I say it on my... They're not torn down. They're here. I'm as merry as a schoolboy.
But he wasn't even merry when he was a schoolboy. Lovely.
Know whether the prize turkey has been sold in the window?
Oh, the one twice as big as me? It's still there.
You lad. Go and buy it. Buy it for me and I'll give you a shilling.
Oh.
No, I'll give you 5 shillings.
Huh?
Wow!
was off like a shot.
All right. He's gonna use his money for Christmas, eh? Or for celebration or happiness or whatever.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Mr. Scrooge?
Pardon me, gentlemen, but about the charity donation you asked me for yesterday.
Well,
Put me down for...
that much?
Not a penny less.
Those 2 chickens up there.
A gift for me?
Scrooge?
Follow me, lad.
How is he carrying a turkey twice his size, eh?
Boy will be nephew and niece to me.
Nephew and niece to me.
Of hope and peace to me.
On a sea of love and a thankful heart.
Bookkeepers. What's in it?
Yes, and if you need to know the measure
Is that coal?
you simply count his...
Looks like coal. Or is it chocolate? Could be. Oh, it's Wolverine. I cannot believe it. They're like, there's something inside. Oh, imagine he just gives everyone empty boxes, though. That would be such a Scrooge move.
I will hold you close in a thankful heart. I will hold
Michael White? Michael White? Shop. Cratchit. We've got work to do.
You, sir, were not at work this morning as we discussed.
I, Ebenezer Scrooge.
But you did.
Bob Cratchit, I've had my fill of it. I'm about to raise your salary.
Oh, and I am about to raise you right off the...
Yes, Bob. Raise your salary and pay your mortgage.
Lovely. There it is. Finally. A little long enough.
And Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more.
Yeah, Tiny Tim.
Scrooge became a second father. He became as good a friend.
Wow.
Him that he knew how to keep Christmas well if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May that truly be said of us and all of us.
Mm.
As Tiny Tim observed, God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
God bless us all indeed.
The love we found, we carry with us, so we're never quite alone. We have ever known.
The whole town's here.
The love we found.
Except that girl. Maybe she was in the background. I don't remember her though. Probably should read the book. That is the end. The Muppet performers. Is there a post-credit scene? I mean, it is Disney, you know. It's not quite Marvel. Not quite. Is that a Muppets Batman or Iron Man or something? No, there. All right, it would seem there is no post-credit scene then. So yeah, if you guys want to see the full-length reaction to this, check out my Patreon, link in the description. Also, these movies go up first there before they come over on Patreon. Also, the episodes and everything that I do, full-length reactions and early access is there. Check it out. All right, Christmas. That was quite a fun, but emotional, but also very fun and funny, but also gloomy, kind of scary. Not really, but kind of scary as well. A great movie overall, let's just say, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you for suggesting it. A lot of you asked me to see, well, one of these movies, A Christmas Carol, the story basically, and so here I was, and yeah, that was pretty interesting. So this is reminding me, actually, the episode that I saw in Doctor Who, actually it was a Christmas special if I remember correctly. I don't remember the title of it, but it was the one where that old man had that girl in the box, and every time she would leave the box, stuff would happen. I just realized that might be spoilers for those who haven't seen it. But anyways, yeah. And that's when I really started getting those suggestions. I mean, I was getting those suggestions beforehand as well, but that's when it increased. And like I said, I'm a fan of Charles Dickens and Your Mom. Oh, gotcha, on Christmas as well. Anyways, yeah, there's some really good lessons there. I mean, live your life. I think we can agree that's the biggest one, you know? Live in the past and the present and the future. Basically live and not be so taken away with stuff. Now, obviously, you will be, because they are stuff and they exist and they're real and there are things that you have to deal with. I have to deal with. Everyone have to deal with. It's not like you can just ignore them. Maybe for a day you can, but they will come back to haunt the next day, so you can't ignore them forever. So that's why I'm saying I'm kind of conflicted about this idea that, okay, it's Christmas, so let's do a certain thing, because you should be doing those things anyways, you know? Whether you want to do it or not is a whole nother topic. Like, if you don't want to be charitable, cool, don't be. You should be, but if you don't want to be, cool, right? That's my whole philosophy, is that leave people to make their own choices, leave them alone. But then again, the movie proves that sometimes when people say leave me alone, maybe they mean the opposite. And it's very, very difficult to understand that. It's very difficult to know which one it is. Is it actually leave me, or is it I need help? Because it could mean either one, you know? And I think that's the point that they're trying to make, is that sometimes things aren't exactly how they seem. If Ebenezer Scrooge was such a bad guy, well, then how come he turned around, and how come all these people were still trying to bring him around, rather? Because I don't know, because I feel like there must have been something that they had seen in him that made them realize that maybe there is a chance. I mean, if you know someone is as bad as Scrooge and you still go to him for loans, I mean, there has to be something, right? I mean, one, it shows that you are very desperate. That's the obvious one. But also, you can look at it in a different way and say, well, he is the only one maybe who was going to give him the loan. And then you can then flip that on his head and say, well, maybe he was the only one who would take advantage of someone that desperate. So, you know, I'm not exactly defending Scrooge, but I'm saying there must have been something that the people saw in him, which is why they kept visiting him. I mean, no one gave up on him. Well, except Earl. We never really got to see her, you know, after that point when they went their separate ways. And I mean, these were things that actually happened to him. That's another thing, is that these were things that actually happened to him in his life, you know, yet he did not feel about them the way that he did once he saw it again, a second time. I mean, he went through it the first time. It's not like he just saw it. It's not like me watching a movie that I've never seen before. It's a movie about you. It's you. You went through it. Yet it took him, well, years first, because with experience comes a lot of wisdom. And so that you could argue as well, that maybe with time he had a different perspective, but also just a slight reminder that, you know what, this is what you're doing. This is who you are, you know. And he knew that everybody hated him. And when he was walking through that town or whatever, and the people were singing about him, right? And so he looks back and looks at him angrily, because he knows they're talking about him, right? Even there at the end when he's talking about who's this guy that they're so happy about dying, he knows the answer. So he knows it's him, but it's just that, I don't know, just that reminder, just that different sort of perspective on these issues that made him realize that maybe it's time that he changes. Maybe it's time that he starts helping those in need. And maybe it's time that he's not so harsh on those who cannot pay their rent. Not that they are choosing not to pay, but that they cannot pay, right? There's a difference when someone chooses not to versus someone who wants to but simply cannot. Someone who has all their life, but at this moment they are unable to, you know? Because I'm not encouraging that behavior at all, not paying your rent. If you can, pay it, obviously, because that's stealing if you don't deliberately. But yeah, man, there's a lot of good that comes from being greedy, you know. It's not entirely bad. I mean, people move forward in life and achieve so much in their life because they are greedy, because they want to be at the top of the world. And it's that drive for that greed, you know, that drives you to reach the top. And along the way, obviously, a lot of people benefit. If you have a company, a big company, a lot of people get jobs for it. Now, sure, you could pay more than what you're paying them now, but regardless, it's better than nothing. So it's not that's why I'm saying I'm kind of conflicted on the exact, like, where is like what's a good balance for this, you know what I mean? That's where I'm like, I don't know. Like, I do know that just being greedy and just being about yourself and just caring about yourself and just that alone, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to fly. That's only going to take you so far. And even if you do make a lot of money, it's not going to make you happy, as we saw with Scrooge. Was not happy, even though he made a lot of money. What brought him happiness was something entirely different, something that he actually never even considered before in his life. So yeah, obviously help people, but to the point where you don't then hurt yourself. So that's where then you got to bring in a bit of greed. Is, yeah, I will donate, but only the money that is extra and nothing more, you know? So that's where then you got to be a little greedy. So you got to find a good balance between what to give and what to keep. And then obviously there's the importance of, well, we are social beings. And, you know, even as myself, as someone who's an introvert, who's kind of socially awkward. I don't like talking to a lot of strangers, but I do like talking to those people who I do know. So I would love nothing more than to be with those that I love and care about, right? My family and my friends, people that I do know, people that I am acquainted with. I do like talking to them. Sure, I don't like talking to big groups, strangers, stuff like that, but I still like to be with other people. And I used to think there was a point in my life where I actually thought that I didn't want any interaction at all. But that wasn't true. I actually did want interaction. I just wanted it with people that I cared about, not random people, you know? So there's that message in there as well, spending time with their family and your loved ones and being happy and just living, being in the moment and enjoying whatever it is that you are going through and doing the best with the hand you're dealt. I mean, you know, we can be so ungrateful at times for the stuff that we have, you know. I can complain about so much in my life at the moment, so much. But then I look back to my life before and where I was and what I was going through, and not just me, but my entire family and my neighbors and everyone really, and how bad that was compared to this. And then at that time, I compare it with others in those times that were far worse than I was, or my family was, or my neighbors were. So it could always be worse, but it can always get better as well. So that's why I say, you know, greed isn't exactly bad, because it can push you towards getting a better life, which you should. But again, not to the point where you do it at the cost of others, you know. If you can actually help the people that are with you along the way, you know, and improve their lives with you as well, that's the best case scenario. But it's so hard to find the balance, and it's so, I mean, I don't know, man. Just do your best, I guess. That's all I can say, because life is so complicated, and each and every one of us lives a life that is so specific and different, but also same in many ways. So there are things that I hope we can learn from each other, because, like I said, there are aspects of our lives that are very similar, but at the same time, then we should be a bit understanding of each other and understanding of the fact that, you know what, we are similar, but we're not the same, and there are differences. And so to handle each situation requires a specific solution. It's not like one solution can fit everyone. So yeah, you know, it's hard. It's not easy. I'll say that much. That's for sure. It's not easy, but it can be made easier, you know, with certain rules and stipulations if you actually follow them. And like I said, just because something worked for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So to each their own. But I'll leave you with this. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I wish you absolutely the best. And I wish you to achieve your goals that will make you a better human being and potentially help others along the way, as well as yourself. And goals that obviously do not cause harm to others. If your goals do that, then no. I hope that you fail miserably. You think I didn't know? I thought I wasn't going to know. Anyways, yeah, let's not dwell on that thought too much. But yeah, I wish you guys all the best, man. I wish you a happy Christmas, New Year, whenever you're watching this, that time of the year, and the rest of the year, and the year after that, and the rest of your life, really. I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do drop a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check out my Patreon as well. I've got links in my description to pretty much everything that I have seen so far on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, happy holidays to every single one of you bastards out there. Yeah, you.